So I want to speak about the Anú Rising Bealtaine Circle that I held today. Basically, the theme we were working with was connecting into your own internal fire and allowing that to spread out, and being that creative, motherly nature to everyone and everything around you. The idea that we all have a gift or a light inside of us that can be shared, and sometimes it feels like you have to have a big talent or a big career or something big to share, but actually we really discovered today that it's in the small moments, the moments where maybe you're walking down the street and you bump into a neighbour and you share something with one another and they get something from the interaction and you realise that you've just shared something that's helped them. What else was really present was how important it is to feel grounded, to feel really in your body and present. So we did a good bit of movement and body work. So for those of you who have come to my chakra workshops, you know, I always talk about this idea that it's not an idea, it's how it is. We need to be rooted through the root chakra and then build from there, working on the sacral, which is our creativity, our passion, our pleasures, then moving up to the fire. And today in the fire center, we actually connected to the energy of the Dagda. The Dagda being this figure, this Celtic figure. He's almost like is a giant, this really big figure who takes up loads of space, and he holds a club, so really, really powerful. So this idea of not being afraid to take up space, but also very giving as well. So the Dagda also has a cauldron that is can never be emptied. It's like, what's the word? It is unlimited. So he can feed people from this cauldron forever, you know, so we can keep giving and keep giving. So we really focused in on that, you know, this idea that we can connect into our own light. We did work on boundaries and protecting our light and bringing our light back to ourselves when we need it, so we don't get burnt out, because we're not exactly like the Dagda. We can't just keep giving all the time. We do have to make sure that we're looking after ourselves. But yeah, this idea that we can build up to that once we're steady in ourselves, we find our pleasure, our passions, then move up to a place of confidence and giving. Then moving up into the heart, we connected with Anú, of course, and this felt really kind of full circle actually. So a couple of years ago, when I was creating the Anú Rising journal, it did really feel like there was this emergence of goddesses. Like we've seen it with Bridget, how Bridget is back with force, and how we have now got a bank holiday for Bridget. We have a big celebration, like in Dublin there is a parade for her, like it's brilliant. But I feel the same is happening with Anú, and Bealtaine is her festival. Bealtaine is the festival of fertility and abundance, and that's what she is the goddess of. She's known as the Queen of May. And yeah, something felt really special today. Like it's not just she's rising anymore, like she's here, which was really lovely, because a couple of years ago when I was creating the journal, like these were all just ideas in my head, like all these words and pictures, and this concept was all just in here. And now this physical book is here, and also there's a space where people are coming together and feeling into the energy of Anú, and yeah, asking for her support and guidance, and feeling into the abundance around her, and the nurturing, loving, motherly presence of her as well. So yeah, it definitely, I think things are changing from Anu rising to Anu is here and she has rose. um, and so I was really wanting to come on and do this video because a very important part in the circle today was how when we're grounded in ourselves, and when we're open, so when we're really rooted to the earth and when we're open to inspiration from above, that inspiration can really flow down. And that is how we allow our light to shine as well. Sometimes we just need to be open. So in yogic philosophy, they tell us that, you know, our physical body is just a vessel for the life force or the God consciousness, or whatever label you want to put on it, but this higher consciousness that just flows through us and then is expressed through the physical body. So when we allow ourselves to be open, that consciousness can reach outward and touch other people, and that's how our light is spread as well. So I felt like I wanted to come on and just talk and see what comes up and see if it does reach out somewhere. It also struck me as well that these things don't have to be big. We don't have to reach millions of people. There are influencers on here that have a massive reach and have hundreds of thousands of followers. You do not have to reach that many people. If you speak to one person, I had 2 people at my circle this morning. And at the start it was like, oh, I wish there was more people, but 3 of us sitting in a room this morning was powerful, and it inspired me to come on and talk on here as well. So it doesn't have to be big or loud, it just has to be, just let it flow. Whatever your light, whatever your gift is, just let be grounded and stable in it and just let it flow through you, basically.